Another day, another reaction. Welcome, y'all. Welcome back to another one. We got why aliens might already be on their way to us. Now, this reaction is a little bit different. Now, let me explain. Usually, I know we do a couple lighthearted things, you know what I'm saying? Just goofy stuff. But right here, we got a little, whenever it occurs stack, however, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's close enough. Or in a nutshell, whenever they make videos, it's always bone chilling. It's always something in thought. Like, it just gets your brain stimulated. So we finna check this out, and we finna see what they talking about. I ain't watched one in a minute. I think the last one I watched was like The Egg, and that was like 3 years ago. So I ain't watched the channel really in a minute. I know a lot of people love this channel, including my audience, so they probably gonna watch this. Shout out COG. With that being said, make sure you subscribe before we get started, and yeah, let's go. Like what? Why didn't change screens? That was awkward, right? It's awkward. Hit it with a like. Let's go.
First limited drop featuring our cosmic pioneer burbs and their space adventures.
They got merch. Nah, their merch is hard. Their merch is tough. Damn. I know. It's so low. Hold on.
Stars and even more
there
planets.
We go. There we go.
If even the tiniest fraction are habitable, then the universe should be teeming with life. And yet we see nothing, only vast emptiness.
Right.
Where is everyone else? The answer to this riddle could be as exciting as it is creepy.
Right.
We are early, born before almost all other life.
You think so?
But very soon, this may change.
My question is, how he know that? What made him say that right there? Like, where did where we were first? You know what I'm saying?
Not only might aliens appear, they could quickly surround us. An irreversible competition for the universe might be about to begin.
Why you say that though? I know everybody like, yo, Cozy, he about to tell us, chill. Yo, nah, bro.
While this video is based on scientific papers, we're presenting interesting ideas based on little data and lots of extrapolation. So take them with a grain of salt.
Oh yeah, that boy reaching.
Okay.
That boy reaching. That's what that means.
To understand the galactic competition. 1. How fast can bacteria build spaceships?
Bro, what?
To become a starfaring civilization, life as we know it needs to master a number of very hard steps. It starts with dead stuff turning into the building blocks of life. Then it needs to organize into self-contained cells. Those cells have to learn to work together to form multicellular organisms.
Right.
This keeps going until complex creatures with big brains learn to use tools and language. Civilization has to be formed from cultures that value progress and technological development.
Right.
And then they need to actually venture out beyond their home planet. On Earth, life appeared basically as soon as the oceans formed. But then it took 2 billion years to make the step from single cells to multicellular organisms, and 2 billion more for us to appear. Culture, civilization, and space travel developed super quickly though. Do things always take that long, or was this actually exceptionally fast? Also,
okay.
Passing one
he's spitting.
Step does not mean the next one is guaranteed. Multicellularity evolved over 25 times independently on Earth, but there's only one species that builds spaceships. We don't know how many steps life needs to pass and how long they take to give rise to a technological civilization, but there are probably many. And it's likely that on trillions of planets, life has been trying for billions of years. Since we don't see any other technological civilizations out there, it might well be that we are a rare exception. We might be among the first, or even the first technological civilization in the Milky Way.
True.
But this is just one piece of the puzzle. On top of that, we may have just hit the perfect time window.
I was about to say, bro, humanity... Actually, I'm gonna let the video because I don't want to pause it unimmersed. I'll probably give a little bit of thoughts like somewhere later. But this point looks like it's about to be interesting. But let me just say what I was gonna say. Like, never mind, bro.
Why does humanity exist now? The universe is already 13.8 billion years old, but it's unlikely that many other technological civilizations...
Okay, boom. I'm gonna just... So, boom. How unlikely is it that we exist? You do know that your existence, yes, you looking at me, or y'all, bro, it was so unlikely you had to race about 7 billion people. Bunch of little sperm cells swimming, collecting. You know what I'm saying? So you being here is already that rare. So imagine how long it took for us to get to this point. And some days it be looking like we stepping back in civilization. So we just got to see. Y'all better chill, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to see the SAO days. That's what I'm trying to see. Meet me a little asana. You know what I mean?
Had a chance to appear before us. Because in the earlier universe, life would have had a pretty hard time to emerge, let alone thrive, because it was such a hostile environment. Early stars constantly blew up, galaxies crashed into each other, and supermassive black holes vomited massive amounts of radiation. Enough to sterilize galaxies over and over again.
God.
Our sun was born right at the end of this cosmic death show. The universe has never been more welcoming to life than it is now. So humanity has arrived at a very convenient spot in time.
True.
Maybe the earliest reasonably possible for life to thrive. What about the future? The sun.
Why is the sun mad? I was about to say, why is he mad? Why is he hating on us making Tic Tacs?
Burns brighter than 90% of the stars in our galaxy and will keep getting brighter. In about 1 billion years, it will boil all of Earth's oceans and then become a giant that swallows it whole. So in the galactic context, the sun is very short-lived. Most stars are red dwarfs that can sustain habitable planets for tens of trillions of years. Life on these planets has...
So you telling me we got the bootleg version? I thought we had the best sun. We got the...
an incredibly long time window to appear and pass the hard steps. Even knowing nothing about how rare or common life is, this makes it way more likely for technological civilizations to appear sometime in the future than in the past. Because if civilizations appear at random in the Milky Way within a time window of 1 trillion years, then very few, if any, would appear before today. Then a couple more arrive in this period of 1 billion years that we're in, before all star-faring civilizations that could ever exist emerge altogether. This weird tsunami-like distribution is the result of both the hard steps model and something else. A sort of deadline for any spacefaring civilization.
Nigga said a deadline. You gotta meet through a quota or you're done. So does this mean that we not trash though? Like we #1 on the leaderboard? Because I really want to know, is Earth really hooping for real? Because if we the #1 on the leaderboard, then what do everybody else look like? A bunch of monkeys?
Any civilization coming after...
I hope y'all not laughing. I hope y'all wasn't laughing at that.
Will find it hard to have room to survive, so all potential life has to cram in before it. Humanity exists now because otherwise we might have missed this deadline. What or who creates this deadline? Why aren't aliens already on Earth?
Because they're a bunch of haters.
Humans are curious, expansionist, and hungry for energy. We've spread over the world and made it our own. Our technology has been improving over time, first slowly, then breathtakingly fast. If these things don't change drastically and our descendants want to prosper, they will expand into space. We could construct a Dyson swarm for endless energy and transform planets into new homes. We could cross interstellar distances, allowing us to reach for planets around distant stars. If we have the motivation, we can become a galactic civilization. A civilization that does this sort of stuff can be called loud, because its activity creates noise, signs that can be detected from far away. Imagine someone in a forest, cutting down trees, starting fires, and laying down roads. The more intense their work, the easier they are to notice. An expanding technological civilization would probably be hard to miss. Our telescopes would pick up all that energy, and we would clearly identify artificial interference with stars and planets. Another consequence of this business is that it's very disruptive to the environment. Clearing a forest means the end of its wildlife.
I don't get that though. Because aren't there other environments and other planets? You know, somebody got to be, you know, one of the planets got to be the Death Star, you know, full of nothing, barren wasteland, you know, just empty like a crater. Somebody gonna do it.
Human activity has left no chance for a squirrel civilization to appear. Not because we hated squirrels, it's simply that the thought that they might want to do that at some point never crossed our minds, and we needed wood.
So they gotta evolve differently.
Similarly, if loud civilizations were running around
Hey,
the galaxy
yo!
terraforming planets or harvesting the energy
Yo,
of
what if a nigga really just came and sucked up our sun like that? We will all be, yo, we were done.
stars, they may have prevented
It'll
our
be
existence.
over with.
Had aliens started colonizing
Be
Earth while
done.
we were still sludge in the oceans,
Over.
that sludge would never have turned
Packed.
into humans.
Yo, why he slap his
This
little...
is how loud aliens create a deadline for new civilizations appearing. The
Oh, I get the paradox. Okay, I'm understanding what he's trying to allude to.
galaxy may have trillions
Okay.
of years to create life, but there may only be a short window for it to spread and thrive. Even if a loud civilization respects planets with naturally occurring life and expands around them like humans do with wildlife reserves, any civilization on such a planet would not be able to expand ever, trapped forever on a tiny island. But here we are, so loud aliens were probably never here. What about aliens that don't expand? They would be quiet aliens. They're probably limited to one star system and don't have a noticeable impact on their cosmic surroundings. Humanity is like this right now. We wouldn't be able to detect ourselves from the other side of the Milky Way. If they stay quiet forever, maybe because of their culture or abilities, then they are not really a concern for us. We only have one sample to draw from: humanity, and right now we are on the path to becoming loud. If we're not special and succeed anyway, then any other civilization with the motivation and resources to would eventually expand beyond its planet of origin. Okay, what are the consequences of all these assumptions and ideas?
Yeah, if you got this far in the video, let me know. Make sure you hit the video with a thumbs up and comment and all of that. But real quick, I want to ask y'all a question. And the first one to answer is I'm going to pin because I'm going to know you got this far in the video. Do you guys want to be a multi-galaxy civilization? Like, do you guys want a bunch of different planets? Like, some people be born on Mars, Jupiter, Saturn. Like, that's wavy to y'all? I don't know, bro. Or would you rather stay the same? Or one more bonus option. Would you rather be in full dive like SAO? I don't know, to be honest. They all sound crazy. And regardless whichever path is taken, I'm gonna still be a gamer, chilling, thugging it. What the fuck is you talking about?
Grave consequences. Race to the stars. If we are really early, then eventually others will catch up with us. Civilizations will emerge all over the place, and these new aliens will look at space, see no signs of life, and come to the same conclusion. They exist because loud civilizations have not yet taken over everything, but it only takes one loud civilization to crowd them out of the entire galaxy.
Yo, that would
They,
be crazy.
like us, will face an important decision. Do they stay quiet, take it easy, and tend to their planet for as long as possible, or do they start expanding to take a chunk of the galaxy before someone else arrives? Meeting others does not necessarily mean war or conflict, but it means that new borders will arise, limits that may
I was
persist
about to say, we basically gonna have to draw borders and lines around the galaxy.
forever. In the worst case, a civilization could be completely enveloped by the empires of others, eternally doomed to be a galactic backwater without control over their fate. So if we want a seat at the galactic adults table, we best get to work. If we really are early, we have an incredible opportunity to mold thousands or even millions of planets according to our vision and dreams. And one day when we meet others, we can greet them and meet them as equals. Wouldn't that be nice?
That would be
Wait,
tough.
what's this? We've finally received a signal from the...
No, we didn't. No, we didn't. Cut it out. But make sure y'all check out their merch and everything that they doing. I love this channel. They always doing something fire. They always bringing up deep, intellectually stimulating conversations that open up a dialogue between us. I'm gonna be real, bro. Like, I kind of want planets, like, you know, to expand, but it don't bother me, bro. I'm really a person that finds peace from within, like in myself, rather than outside of me. So, I mean, it doesn't even really matter, you know? It really doesn't matter whether we have a million planets, one planet, one state, one country. As long as I can be with my loved ones and the people that I fuck with and do what I want to do to be happy. So that really matters to me, bro. And make sure you go do something positive today, bro. And with that being said, I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment. See y'all in the next one, bro. Peace out.